when we tax gambling in Alabama, we're going to use that money for the Special Education Trust Fund, Medicaid, and an agricultural relief fund for agriculture. Now we're going to set that aside because they get confused sometimes. Now let's go to the lottery. Folks, I am tired of Alabamians educating the children in Georgia, Tennessee, and Florida. Amen. I want to educate our children in Alabama with Alabama money. They're not going to do away with their lotteries because Alabama don't like it. And I can tell you, there is nothing to me any more wrong in Alabama than to not give our children hope. Regardless of what neighborhood you come from, regardless of what community you come from, regardless of what your mother and daddy does for a living, when you're in the 9th grade in Alabama, you ought to have hope. You ought to have hope that if you graduate from high school, that if you get a GED, that if you want to make something out of your life, that the state of Alabama is going to help you do that. And that's my desire as the governor of this state, and that's exactly what we're going to do if you elect me governor of this state. If you stay in school, you keep a C average in school, you pick the college scholarship of your choice in Alabama. If you're below a C average and you want to go to college, enroll one semester, maintain a C average, and then you get the college scholarship. If you get a GED or below a C average and you want to get a trade, or you want to go to a vocation school, then we need to do that for you also. People talk about workforce development. Ladies and gentlemen, workforce development is about young people. If you educate young people, you do away with workforce development. That's the problem that we have in this state. And ladies and gentlemen, if we can raise the graduation rate among our males in Alabama 5%, we save $125 million a year just on crime-related incidents. In 2008, we didn't graduate 25,000 students in Alabama. That cost the state of Alabama $6.5 billion of lost earnings. And ladies and gentlemen, only 7% of our children in Alabama get pre-K. There's nobody in this room that wants to see that. There's nobody in this room that don't want to educate our children. There's nobody in this room that don't believe that Alabama can be better than what we are today. And I'm asking you to put me in that position. I'm asking you to go out in your communities. I'm asking you to get on that computer. I'm asking you for your email address. I'm asking for your help. Because I believe in the working class people of this state. I believe in the teachers and the education system in this state. But you got to give them the resources to do it. You can't send a teacher in the classroom and tell them they got to buy their supplies and that they can't educate our children. Ladies and gentlemen, our children don't compete against North Alabama and South Alabama. Our children don't compete against Georgia, Mississippi, Florida. Our children compete against China and India, and we've got to make sure that they're prepared for the 21st century.